Yo, what is up, you guys? Hope you guys are all enjoying your Friday. Um, Took a loss today. Perfectly fine though. I'm not mad at all, and for a couple reasons, right? I took my model. I had a lot of conviction in it. I literally thought that price was super clear. Although it was choppy and like coming into market open, and it still was when I took my trade, but I had conviction. You know what I mean? I took my model and I followed my rules. You know what I mean, and everything like that. And we got stopped out and price dumped, but it is fully okay, right? What you shouldn't be okay with is when you're not following your rules and you don't have strict criteria to enter in a trade, right? But when you take your trade and the market stops you out, you can't do anything about that. So there's no reason to go back and be like, oh my gosh, what could I have done right, wrong? Sure, you can look at it and be like, okay, yeah, is there something I could have done better? But in this case, you know what I mean? Other than just choppy price action, I mean, that's just what you're going to get in the market sometimes. And especially on a Friday, not mad at all. But I'm just going to bring you guys through my trade today. I'm down around $570, but I'm going to bring you guys through that trade today. And yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so on the daily time frame, right, this is kind of where I want to start out and just kind of show you guys like what price did overnight and like where we were at coming into the morning. But we were still in this daily range, right? This previous day range, we didn't break out of it or take a low or a high, so we were still in it. So that's where I could have found, you know what I mean? Like, okay, well, we're obviously chopping up. We're not taking out a high or a low. We're still chopping. And yeah, so I mean, coming into the morning, we were still, so we were kind of like non-biased, I guess you'd say, because we were in this 1 hour for value gap, but we were also in this 1 hour for value gap as well, right? Bullish and bearish. So we didn't have too much of a bias, but I wanted to see longs, and I'll tell you guys exactly why. My external draw is all the way up here, and I wanted to see this draw also get taken because like overall, as you can tell, we've been creating higher highs, higher lows. We come up, we rebalance, come up, rebalance, come up, rebalance, take all this sell side, come up, rebalance, take this sell side, come up, rebalance, take all this sell side. We come up, rebalance, come up. So I wanted to see us come up again, right? And coming into the morning, I mean, as you can tell, we are super choppy, right? There's nothing too crazy going on right here. I really didn't know what I wanted to see. But yeah, we had S&T right here, and we also had S&T at these highs as well, which I should have been pretty cognizant of, but where is it? Hold on. I think it might be these highs. Yeah, it was these highs. So we did have S&T at these highs, but I was just like, okay, listen, like, we are inside of this 1 hour, but I want to see this. I want to see price inverse this fair value gap, and then and if we don't, then I'll be bearish, right? But I really wanted to see higher prices. I could have taken a trade off this S&T. There was my model played out right here, literally right here, right? Like I could have taken this inverse fair value gap, changing state, and I would have been good, right? I would have taken profits. But here's the reason, right? Is like we are creating higher highs, higher lows, and it's like, okay, if I want to take shorts, where do I want to see price draw towards? Nowhere. We have no draw that I really want to see us take out, and I want to see price go higher, right? Like I think that we rebalanced all the way down here. I mean, we're creating higher highs, higher lows. We're kind of in a range right here. We're not doing too much, but I want to see us maybe manipulate, take out a low, stay in a high time frame key level like a fair value gap, and then show higher prices. But I'll kind of just give you guys a rundown of what exactly happened in market open, and yeah, so let's get into it. So coming into market open, we immediately come up here. I'll kind of just put it so it's clear up here. We had these equal highs. Keep in mind, we had this buy side right here, and then we had resting buy side up here as well. But coming into market open, literally immediately, we created this S&T, right? And I didn't really care about the S&T too much because I didn't want to take shorts. So I just waited for price and tell me what exactly what it wanted to do. But what happened was we came down, we manipulated. I guess you could call this the manipulation now. I mean, now that I see price, hindsight, but I saw this sell off, right? And I'm like, okay. Well, I want to see an S&T in order to take my trade, right? And we were still inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. Price comes down. ES takes this level. Hold on. ES takes this level. NQ lags, does not take this level. And we're still holding inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. And I'm like, okay, perfect, right? We're holding inside this 15-minute fair value gap. Overall, if I would have saw price drop, I'd have been like, oh my God, A+, right? It was so good. And on top of that, guys, we inversed this fair value gap before I took this trade, right? And inverse this 1 hour, and I'm like, beautiful, right? Straight to the upside. This looks so good. And I was like, okay, well, since we're seeing inside of this 15, I have conviction, but I don't have full conviction until we inverse like a high time frame imbalance, right? Just to show that higher prices are reasonable to take, right? So this would have been my trade right here originally, the 1 minute change of state, inverse for value gap, whatever. But what looked clear to me was this 5 minute inverse for value gap, change in state. And although this SMT was there, I really didn't want to see it hold just because we had equal highs, we had resting buy set above us. It overall looked pretty good to me. And yeah, so as soon as we changed state on the 5 minute and we inverse this for value gap, and we're holding this 15 minute bullish for value gap, I'm like, oh my gosh, price looks so good. We manipulated, took on a low. ES took a lower low. We put it in SMT. This is literally the forever model. This is a beautiful model. And today was just a day that you get stopped out, right? Like you can't sit here and say you're going to win every single trade. I took my model. I followed my rules. I was patient. And you know what I mean? I didn't get rewarded, but in my eyes, I'm like, okay, I can learn from this, right? I can learn that like when we have an SMT going both ways, it's probably not good price, one, or two, there's conviction both ways. You shouldn't take a trade because you can get stopped out either way, right? So that's really all I took out from this trade. I think it was overall a good trade. I would take it again if we didn't have this SMT. That's really the only thing, but we had equal highs resting above us. I just thought, I was like, oh yeah, price wants to come back. And once we put in equal highs, guys, we draw away from them to take them out later, right? We use that as liquidity later. So I really am proud of this trade. I thought I was going to TP. It looked super good. Stops that break even here. But yeah, guys, hope you guys really enjoy. Let me know if you guys have any questions. But yeah, man, the SMT. I mean, it looked so beautiful. But not mad at all. Enjoy your guys' weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. God bless. Get off the charts. If you lost today, learn. If you won, I'm proud. Learn from your losses, and just enjoy your weekend and lock back in. You know what I mean? But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.